Hey there, history lovers! Grab your sunscreen because today I'm taking you to the sun-soaked shores of Antigua and Barbuda. Not just for the beaches, but for a whirlwind tour through this Caribbean nation's fascinating past. Let's rewind to the beginning. Long before any Europeans set foot here, these islands were home to the Siboney, then the Arawak, and finally the Carib peoples. They farmed, fished, and zipped between islands in dugout canoes, weaving a world connected by trade and tradition. Fast forward to 1493. Christopher Columbus passes by Antigua on his second voyage. He names it after a Spanish church. But Spain, they're not sticking around. It isn't until 1632 that the British arrive, and that's when everything changes. Sugar becomes king. Plantations spring up across Antigua, and Barbuda is snapped up soon after. But this wealth comes at a terrible cost. Thousands of enslaved Africans are forced to toil in brutal conditions. By the 1700s, Antigua's sugar is pouring into British teacups, making it one of the empire's most profitable outposts. And if you're picturing pirates, you're not far off. But the real power here is the British Royal Navy, anchored at Nelson's Dockyard, keeping the lucrative trade flowing. In 1834, slavery is finally abolished. But freedom doesn't mean equality. The old plantation elite still controls the land, and most black Antiguans and Barbudans are left struggling. Yet, out of hardship grows hope. The early 20th century brings labor unions, strikes, and new movements demanding rights and representation. After years of pushing, real change arrives. Step by step, the islands gain more autonomy, until finally, in 1981, Antigua and Barbuda become an independent nation. Vere Bird becomes the first prime minister, and his family's influence will shape politics for years. Independence doesn't just mean running their own government, it's a statement, a small nation with a loud voice in Caribbean affairs and beyond. Today, Antigua and Barbuda is famous for its 365 beaches, one for every day of the year, if you're counting. But it's more than a postcard paradise. It's a country proud of its Afro-Caribbean roots, navigating big challenges like hurricanes, climate change, and debates over Barbuda's autonomy. Yet despite it all, these islands stand united, fiercely protective of their culture, their independence, and their place in the world. So there you have it, Antigua and Barbuda's incredible journey in just 3 minutes. From ancient canoes to modern independence, it's a story of resilience, transformation, and pride. If you enjoyed this trip through time, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more bite-sized history. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, stay curious.